Hey, welcome to Munchkin Land, a show where we sit around and play board games, and we're into our final month of pandemic. But if you were paying close attention last time, we really didn't finish the game because we had some game upgrades that we needed to apply. So we're going to do that right now.
Okay, so I'm thinking C4,
Sounds good.
parachute, and probably field hospital.
What does parachute do?
Parachute, if you show this card during your turn, you may then take a direct or charter flight action to a riding or collapsing city.
But not fallen.
But not fallen. So basically, it's one of those, if we get it, we can potentially use it to go deal with a outbreak.
Disease problem somewhere.
Yeah, disease problem in...
Yep.
A non-coded disease problem.
Yeah, non-coded disease problem. Because we're not going to have a coda problem, because Johannesburg is the only coda place left.
And for the most part, we're going to be trying to spend all our time in Atlanta.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So we can do this search because we have to be in Atlanta for that.
Yeah.
Right. Then we've also got, we get 3 upgrades.
Yeah, 3 equipment upgrades.
If we choose the equipment upgrade, we get 3 equipment. We don't want to use binoculars right away because we want the soldier to put it, or we want to have the binoculars right away, so we want to put it on one of our starting cards.
Okay.
The bioreactor or aerosol unit are the other really useful ones for this, where we might be able to utilize those to deal with Johannesburg. We're going to want the bioreactor straight up because we need to develop the vaccine immediately.
Yep.
Yeah.
So we want to use that the same way we want to use binoculars.
Right.
And aerosol units we may want if Johannesburg ends up being one of the infected cities right away.
Fair enough.
Gotcha.
So those 3 we don't want to use.
What is right gear? You said that already.
I almost say spread out the card, organize the cards by color.
Yeah, and
So
see...
what color we're lacking on to be able to
That
retrieve
is a
for the
good
soldier.
idea. Brian. It's the funded events, there's the epidemics.
Because that's the main reason we're doing this, just so the
Right.
soldier can get him back
Yeah.
faster.
Soldier can get him back faster. And there's a couple of still useful ones, potentially. Did we put any upgrades on red? Yeah, okay.
I was going to say we should have, because that's the cards we kind of need the least.
So we've got 5 on yellow, 6 on black, 2 on blue, and 3 on red.
Okay.
So I'm saying for the 3 right now, 2 blue and 1 red.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. C4.
Sure.
Any
Anything
Petersburg
that's
looks
anything
good.
that's
rioting or worse.
yeah.
Oh, right. Not St. Petersburg.
Montreal.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
That card seems to come up a lot anyway.
Oh.
Well, maybe not in that deck.
Parachute.
Sure.
That one I'm gonna put on Essen, or actually Paris, if Paris is still in here. Yeah. Because you can show and then discard Paris to do the charter flight or direct flight. And Paris is going to be the one that gets us the most centrally located over there. And then field hospital, grenade belt, or riot gear.
What does riot gear do? Riot
Show
gear.
this card when starting your turn in a city containing faded figures.
No,
You do not have
no.
to take a scar.
Never mind. I thought it just prevented scars. We don't have any first aid kits.
Yeah, this is trash. We've got field hospital, grenade
Maybe
belt,
field
and riot
hospital.
gear.
I say field hospital just in case we need to be able to jump somewhere.
So this add to a research station to your... Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can add it to your city and then bounce to
Yeah.
somewhere else.
So that's 3.
Hong Kong?
Sure.
Cool.
All right.
Then we have another game mode upgrade that we can choose.
Right.
I recommend
There was any character upgrades that were.
archive access increases the hand size by 1. For
I think
somebody.
we're going to be burning them fast enough that that's not going to be a concern.
Well, except for the researcher who
If
might be
we're-
collecting and then handing out cards as.
Well,
Mhm.
researcher can only dispense, really.
Yeah.
And if most of the time we're all going to be in the same city, well, I
I
guess.
mean, if anyone, maybe the soldier. If the researcher just keeps dumping cards on him.
Yeah. They'd say the soldier.
Let's do the soldier. I mean, why? I don't see any reason to leave a structure. There's not like a lot left to do here.
Yeah.
I don't.
Well, I mean, there's a lot left to do.
Well, I mean, a lot left to take as a game-ending upgrade.
Yeah.
Put that on the soldier.
Archive access.
Upgrade. Yeah, that's right.
Is there anything that says if we lose the game for our next mission briefing? Brian?
Nope.
Okay. All right, then let us set up the game. Read the missions. So we have 2 missions for this month, Brad.
We have 2 objectives.
Yep.
Vaccinate every fated city. There's only one fated city left. That is
Not
Johannesburg.
vaccinated.
And the other objective, find and destroy the secret stockpile of coda in Atlanta. So we've got
Okay.
this search that we did not do last turn at all.
Nope.
We also have our win bonus, the very last thing we do, which is start with 3 vaccine doses in 1 vaccine factory, which is an interesting idea.
Or advance the search.
Or advance the search by 1.
Advance the
Um,
search.
Let's see.
Yeah.
We don't get the win
Oh,
bonus.
that's true.
We don't
Yeah,
get
but
the
that
win bonus
doesn't come
on
until way at the
Let's
end.
go through.
After we get the first
Yeah.
player and all that.
Set out the
right?
board and the pieces.
Okay.
Okay, we've got everything. Place outbreak, cure markers, and objectives. Place the infection rate marker and infect 9 cities. We got to shuffle those really good, please. But not so that we shuffle them so that they're back in the exact
Yes.
same order
He
they were.
shovels them exactly back where they were.
I just want all the black ones on top.
So do I.
Oh man.
You know what, why don't I shuffle the player cards a few times, just for, since you
Where did we? Oh,
did
right
put those in order. Yeah.
We get 4 funded events
Yep.
this time, Brian.
here. Maybe resilient.
But this legacy deck doesn't say anything about if we lose the first game of the month.
No, if we
Okay.
lose the month, the
Okay.
second game of the month, or if we win.
Basically, when we finish the month,
Yes.
Yep.
When we
something
finish
happens.
overall,
You still lose.
maybe
Possibly.
discard 1 to 3 cards. Although I don't know, that doesn't seem necessary.
We're going to, if we're going to be focusing all of our time in Atlanta, we need to be super careful that we can, like, what's this population one?
Resilient population would be a good one. Because then we can remove a city and not have to worry about it.
What's the one that lets us remove or treat a city remotely? Is there one of those?
There's
What's this one?
local initiative is 2 quarantines.
Oh, 2 quarantines.
That's-
This one is remove 2 disease cubes from the board.
That's a good one. And the 2 actions,
So what?
I think. Actually, would we need the extra actions?
Okay. Well, we're not
Since-
to
Wouldn't
that. We're not
hurt.
to that part yet.
All right.
All right. So
Infect
let us
9
infect
cities.
St. Petersburg.
Nothing.
Why not?
Vaccinate.
Oh. Shanghai,
Okay.
Karachi.
Shanghai. Karachi doesn't do anything.
Delhi,
Nothing.
Sydney,
Damn it.
Los Angeles. 2 yellows,
Yeah.
Brad.
And
Lima,
nothing. Oh wait, no. Yellow.
Oh, yep.
Kinshasa,
Nothing.
and Chennai.
Nothing. He was the only South American city that didn't follow the fate.
You know, it
For a
turns out
reason.
that wasn't so bad that I trashed everything,
No,
faded, accidentally.
one
at
way,
one time.
kinda.
Okay, we've burned through all of our permanent place a starting military base sticker. We've done that, so
Yeah.
we don't have to worry about that. So we are on select funded events.
I almost feel like we still need 1 quiet night.
No.
No?
Oh, this is so much stuff that doesn't do anything.
Yeah, we've only got 4 cities that are infected currently.
And,
Okay.
and if
2 of which we can just eliminate.
Yeah.
So quarantine markers, remove 2 disease cubes, borrowed time, resilient population.
Yeah. Because the other ones
You
are
want to
all
look through those and debate?
So we've got to pick. Well, this is, well,
we
these are
get 4 of them.
Yeah. Is
So
that what you want?
Remove 2 disease cubes. Place quarantine marker on A2 cities. Remove 1 card in the infection discard pile from the game. Okay. So the current player takes 2 extra actions this turn for sure. I still, or did we say forecast? I mean, forecast might be nice. At the
Forecast
very
is
end of the
nice.
game.
I do like it.
I think.
Quarantine and cubes.
Well, resilient population might be interesting.
Yeah.
Resilient population did help us out a lot the last time when we actually got to use it.
I mean, it could dramatically reduce the number of live cards in that
Yeah.
stack. you
Yeah.
know. And then we've got remove 2 disease cubes or place quarantine marker on any 2 cities. Effectively the same
Thing. Yeah.
except possibility of Johannesburg being one of those
Yeah.
if we use the quarantine marker. So,
Yep. There we go.
all right.
All right. Prepare the player deck.
The giddy.
It's the last game, of course. We should be happy.
So
We have 2
there-
objectives to complete.
Seriously.
We basically have one objective to complete.
So, Stephen, what did you think of Star Wars Episode 8? Was it pretty good?
I haven't got to see it yet.
I haven't either. I haven't even seen a trailer.
Might see it after this is done.
Yeah.
In a couple of weeks, maybe. I don't know. I have
look at-
Bangkok
I have an aerosol
and
unit.
Bioreactor.
Nice.
And this card can be used as a city card of any color when finding a cure. Not an action. And I can automatically start as a bioreactor, so I can automatically pop out three things.
Okay, and I have aerosol units, so I don't have to break my neck to get down
So,
there
Do
immediately.
we
And what does it
still
do?
have to discard a blue card and then those cards, or
What?
What do you mean?
because we usually have to search using the card of the color
No,
of the
you
city?
No.
discard.
It just says-
action
Says
says
No, it's
no.
actually
Read
on
the
here.
search. It's
on
read
here.
the
So
search on
here's-
here.
Take the search action if you were in Atlanta. Advance the search party by discarding the cards pictured in the next space.
Well,
So-
it says if you are in an eligible city, discard 1 or more cards matching the color of your city to advance the search party token.
But we're not. In this case, this search is telling us if we need to go to the next search, we have to discard red in Atlanta. Red in Atlanta. We can only search in Atlanta.
I know.
Wait a second, though.
I'm wondering if we still have to discard a blue to initiate the search.
I don't think so, because the
No.
blues are in there at the same rate as the other ones. The blues are the last set,
Yeah.
but it just doesn't
It doesn't
No.
make sense to do that.
advance the search party by discarding the cards pictured in the next space.
If you're
So-
in an eligible city, discard 1 or more cards matching the color of your city to advance. I honestly do not think that that is the way it goes, because in the past, it just meant we had to be like in a fallen city and then you discard cards to advance the search. This one's just saying, if you're in Atlanta, discard the next colored card.
Yeah.
It doesn't say you have to discard a blue card to initiate a search. It does not say that in the search action at all.
Well, it does say discard 1 or more cards matching the color of yours. Oh, I see what you're saying. So that would all, if this were true, this says to advance the search token. In fact, if this were true, we could actually burn just dropping blue cards.
Right.
And that's not,
That's not what it says.
I
Okay.
think they're right because
Yep.
it's advances the search party by discarding the cards pictured in the next space.
yeah.
So it's just you're only having used the
Okay.
ones that are.
So with the binoculars, which I happen to get, by the
Yeah.
way, so I still have to discard a red card to start with,
right.
Right.
Why?
Because you have to.
Oh, yeah, you'd have
You
to
have
do the
to
right.
do the one you have to
unless
initiate
someone
with.
else,
Right.
Yeah.
can get it to the black
Okay, so what characters are we going to play in this game?
soldier,
We definitely need the soldier. We
Fun.
definitely need Bert.
Playing Bert.
Tinker Tailor, soldier spy.
Generalist? Somebody want to play the generalist? Because I think we need the
Extraction
researcher
I think we
to
need the
pass his cards
researcher.
around.
Yeah.
We do need a researcher.
Researcher can hand off cards.
Yeah, I'm not sure that the generalist would be all that.
5 moves, 5 actions.
Maybe.
And if you had the cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, it doesn't
Who
work.
can have
can
the cards.
retrieve cards
One-
back
one.
from the discard? Who all has
The-
those?
Dispatcher can retrieve cards, and the soldier can retrieve cards. As far as I know, those are the only ones that can retrieve.
No, you don't
cards.
get 1 search turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one search
no.
action. You can.
You can.
Yeah.
You may advance multiple spaces for an action if you have the necessary cards.
Yeah, that's what I'm
right,
saying.
It doesn't take
It
multiple.
doesn't take multiple actions.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So
So
if
you-
you're a generalist and you have enough cards, you could burn through Oh no, so I guess you could do red, red, black, black, black if you had that. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
All right.
And that's why I was saying Rob could, as the researcher, could go, okay, soldier, here's
And who
this
gets to
and this and this.
And
one.
who gets to pull cards from the pile?
The dispatcher.
Yeah.
The dispatcher can, the soldier can.
Okay.
Dispatcher would be a good one to play.
And rivals can.
And rivals can.
Rivals
So
can
the
discard
question
two
is soldier or colonel?
Why the
No,
colonel?
why the colonel?
Well, because he's a rival with the immunologist.
Right.
Rivals
Don't
with
even know
bird
this
on
guy.
bird.
Yeah, they've got rivals there.
Yeah, we've got
Okay.
There's a
rivals.
rival with the,
Okay. All right. Then let me
so
have
These
Do
two
you want
are
the
rivals.
researcher or the dispatcher?
let me have the researcher.
Okay.
And you get your dispatcher.
Yay!
I mean, the
I got
other,
ammo again.
I almost think that maybe the medic would be better than the researcher
Well, the medic can
Well,
just
the
go around and clear
researcher-
out cities,
because we don't need to worry.
but the
about
researcher
yours.
can give cards.
It's giving the cards.
Oh, I mean, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was
Yes.
thinking the scientist.
Maybe not the scientist.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So where's our starting city? These
Uh,
places.
Atlanta.
Let's shake them up and draw one. Have Brian draw because I don't think Brian's ever drawn a starting.
Check
Oh,
them out.
You shake them up, put them
Don't
back.
let me see. Okay, not me.
Brown.
That's
It's
probably. You don't got a red card either.
It's all right.
That's all right. You need to run away anyways.
All right. Can you do bioreactor at any time, Stephen?
I can.
You can?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Not an action.
All right.
Discard at any time to produce 3 vaccine doses in any vaccine factory.
All right. Here's what
Set up search marker. Use game-winning bonuses.
game winning bills. Let's advance the search party 1.
Begin play.
Unless you want those vaccines to. Well, I guess.
No, because
those-
I'm going to
Because we've got a
automatically.
bioreactor and the aerosol unit,
Okay.
which I actually don't think we need
Doesn't
the
even,
aerosol unit.
don't even need the aerosol unit.
Okay,
So,
so what are we going to do, Brad?
So I will
Fly to?
fly to Bogota.
Wait. Okay.
Yeah.
Use your bioreactor.
Use your bioreactor,
That's
please.
the melatonin cells.
Okay.
That's the wrong one.
See, unfortunately.
Bioreactor.
I'll drop 3. I will use turn 2 to pick up said 3. Or action
2.
2.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
One to
One.
move.
To move.
2 to
2
build.
to pick up. No,
3
not
to
to
move.
build. It was already
Oh,
built.
you get a build.
2 to
Oh,
pick
okay.
up. I will use my. I guess I might as well use the Istanbul aerosol card
Yeah.
to get down there.
Well, okay.
Because the soldier
Yeah.
can get it back.
And then
And 4 to treat.
For a treat.
and we got that
One
done.
objective done.
All right.
Look at that. Turn 1 and we're already
Halfway done. Yeah, well,
That's
now comes the
not
exciting part.
quite how that works.
All right, 2 city
Okay.
cards for Brad.
Took care of my part.
Algiers,
Hazmat suit.
Mexico City.
And we're going to infect Montreal
Yeah.
and Istanbul.
Okay.
Okay, so my go.
Your turn.
Can't really search. So
You could-
I guess.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can.
yeah, we have to put
Brian.
out some vaccines.
Oh,
Wait.
We got to put
yeah,
out
you
some
can.
vaccines.
You can take the.
Here,
Oh,
I can share knowledge with you.
Yeah, you can take
use
any
the
city
research.
from him.
Okay.
You may give any
one.
one of your city cards when you share knowledge. When I share knowledge.
Discard all 3.
Wait.
All 3.
There's no reason to deal with these vaccines
Red,
anymore, is there?
Okay. Red, black, and then
What?
+2.
Actually, there's not any real reason. We might as well put them out. Just
Alright.
do it since it's supposed to happen. There's only 2. Okay, hold on. 1, take. 2, grab one of these because there's 2 black.
Okay.
3, search 3, 4, 5 times.
Is there no yellow?
No.
Well, search 1 time.
Right. Search
So
once,
red.
There's a
discarding a
binocular.
red, a black,
A
a
black.
black,
And
And
then
and the
yellow.
binoculars.
Okay, which
for
lets
2.
us do 2.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
Use your last action to get the binoculars back.
yes.
Okay, so 2 cards for Brian.
London. Los Angeles.
This might be easier than I thought.
Yeah.
Hong Kong
We haven't had the other binoculars out here yet, have we?
and Khartoum. Okay.
So now
So on my
we
turn.
need a blue.
Oh, wait. We got to put out the vaccine stuff. Sorry. All right. On my turn, I'm going to 1, 2, 3 treat for my 4 turns.
Yep. It's the We can
Oh,
treat
the whole
all.
thing?
Yeah,
Why is that? Oh,
because it's the red one.
That's
oh,
one of our.
okay. All right.
Wait, you don't want to do that.
not?
Well,
I
you
have
don't
no
any
other
cards to give
actions.
anyways.
All right, so 2 city cards, please.
Forecast. And Kinshasa.
Okay. Vaccines, please.
Yep. And go ahead and start infecting.
And infect Miami,
Jeez.
Riyadh,
Okay, that's it. That's all. All right, my turn.
and we are needing black or blue is the
Blue.
next
Blue
color.
cards.
Yeah.
Nobody has a blue. Oh,
Brian
I
has
got
one
a
as
blue card.
so that's what we need there.
At least 3 on my next.
Yeah.
Probably more.
Do you have 2 blues?
Nope,
No.
just the one.
he's got the binoculars.
I got it.
No.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we'd have to have 2 blue, and we haven't gotten any. I'll use binoculars.
good call.
I'll make some more binoculars.
And fly to Manila. I don't think you can. No.
I will discard Manila with my flexible action to get Bangkok.
Ah,
Okay.
there's a way to do it.
2 city
So
cards.
that's only 2 actions,
Oh.
Steven.
Are you the dispatcher?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
You can bring Stephen back to yes.
Or I can, yeah.
3.
Actually, if you could bring me back,
Yeah. Yeah. Good
I'm
call.
the guy who needs to come back.
4.
Okay.
okay.
There's a turn.
All right.
That may be the way to do
What?
this.
Taipei. 2. Seoul.
Okay. Well,
Vaccines.
you can almost cure.
Yeah.
All right.
And infect Ho Chi Minh City and Mumbai. Okay,
Alright.
Brad, your turn.
Don't
Can you
have
perform
blue
any search
search.
actions? You don't have any blues.
I do not.
But you can trade with somebody in a city, right?
Nope.
Oh, but you have to be in
the same
Atlanta.
city.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
I could. No, the thing I could do is go somewhere and treat.
Yep, you can fly here, treat, move here, treat.
Yeah.
Or move here and then go down to Sydney and treat.
Wait a second.
Just go around vaccinating. That doesn't do anything really. No,
Yeah.
not at this point.
No.
Wait a second. Can
You could
Bert-
just set up a research station network just for
Wait, I
fun.
We've
just-
only got 2 more.
What's your relationship?
hang on a second. I just flew my previous turn. I just flew down to this vaccination station,
Mhm.
Yeah,
but I'm military, not medical.
it's okay.
It's
Doesn't
okay.
matter.
Anybody can take the
Okay. All right.
the regular shuttle flight is moved from a city with a research station to any
Okay,
other city that has a
okay.
research station. No restriction.
Okay. I thought I cheated.
No, because if we
All
did,
right.
We've been cheating
we'd
a
have to go
long
back
time.
to May.
Yeah.
So, yeah, send me over there. 1 treat. And it's a long way down there. Actually, just take me up to Hong Kong and I'll treat. And
Sure, you want to just treat Sydney instead?
That's what I
okay.
was going to say.
All right. Here. Wait. How about if I burn?
No.
Nah.
Okay. Yeah, I don't want to burn a black card
Well,
necessarily.
it's easier for him to get them if they're burned.
Yeah, true.
Well, it is yeah, because it is a, okay.
It is 2 blues coming up though, right?
So
Yeah, 2 blues is what we need.
Here, I got.
Put it back in Ho Chi Minh City. I never
No.
went to Ho Chi Minh City.
Why not?
Oh, okay.
He just wants to. Okay.
Move,
1.
treat,
Okay.
fly, treat.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Very good. All right. Oh, I know why. Move to Sydney, treat.
Yeah. Then move up to Los Angeles Street.
Move to City, treat. Manila, Ho Chi Minh City. I'll treat Ho Chi Minh City later. That way I can get out of Ho Chi Minh City easily.
Okay.
Works too.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
Done.
Yes.
Fly, treat, move. Okay. Epidemic
Yeah.
and Sydney.
Atlanta.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Woof.
Just
that's
burn that
Brazilian.
now. Yeah.
No. There's-
We still
Or-
have to put a thing in, right?
We
We
still have
still
to
have to
drop
put
the 3 in there,
diseases.
but that's a result.
That'll just
Yeah,
mean we
yeah.
got extra when we don't have anything better to do.
Yeah.
Which won't be me, but so thank you, Rob.
Well, but we do want to make sure that no other city around it outbreaks, though.
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
But we don't need to be sweating Atlanta. That's
Nope.
the thing. It's the one that's
No, we're not dealing with that.
Yeah,
Someone
'cause we
knocked
would've-
over a freaking cabinet searching.
It's a good thing we had that because we could end up getting all scars
It's just like, blah, blah,
and then have to play as civilians for the rest of the time.
bad.
yeah. Very
All right,
bad.
let us infect Hong Kong and Khartoum.
Okay, so one of them.
Do we
Okay.
want to forecast at all?
Uh,
No.
Okay.
Action
Yeah.
to get binoculars
Binoculars.
and then search. So
Wait a
1
second.
plus 4 spaces.
Yeah. So 1 blue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 spaces, and we need 2 blue.
Oh, and we
one of
had an
those-
epidemic, so we have to advance
Brian.
our
Probably
thing.
should have put a thing in
Oh,
there.
okay.
yeah.
Well, then back up. Oh, yeah.
Advance the thing still. So
Use an action. What equipment do we
it
have?
doesn't matter.
Okay.
The field hospital.
All right. So action 1. Field hospital on London.
Okay.
There. Good. Then 2 to get the binoculars. 3 to search.
4 to treat.
So blue, and then 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well,
Oh,
4 to
'cause we
get
don't
back
care.
binoculars.
Yeah.
London.
Or London, because we need blue.
All right.
So blue's the next one.
We need 2 blues for the next one.
Oh, so
Oh,
you've
two
got
blues.
binoculars and a blue, right?
Nope.
We
I
have to
just
have
got
2 blue cards to start the next one.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
So 2 cards.
Montreal
Hey, 2 blue.
and an epidemic.
Epidemic.
Oh,
Oh, Montreal C4 too.
yeah, increase infect
Johannesburg.
Nothing. There's 3 there, and 2 of them will show up.
Pick one, Brad, that we're not going to infect.
Oh, we're not going to infect that one.
Is it? Or okay, we're not at 3. Okay.
We will infect Johannesburg and Hong Kong.
Okay.
No problem. I'll get it.
Was what do we pull off the bottom? Johannesburg, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So no big deal.
Yeah.
Okay. And you got your 2 cards. We did the infection.
Mm-hmm.
My turn.
We didn't do the pills, but man.
Well, we need to do the pills.
There you go.
Thank you.
My turn, you say.
Your turn.
1, 2.
2, treat 3.
Yeah, just take back care of both of those.
Yeah.
You're white.
I know.
Yeah, he's moves over
Okay.
there.
So,
One.
1.
2, 3, 4. Just
Okay.
Yeah.
clear out all of red.
And then Rob can just pull you back.
Yeah. 2 cards, please.
Kolkata. Karachi.
Narratively, this really is weird, though. You know.
What do you mean?
Uh,
Why?
Because
We have
If this
cured the
was-
fated. We have
yeah,
done that.
if
Now,
this was the real world, don't you think we'd be like, okay, we need to get rid of the stockpiles because it doesn't do us any good to vaccinate a city if they just release a different disease later.
Oh, yep. Forget it. Okay, stop it. Stop. Done. You're right. I
Story
quit.
doesn't make sense.
quit.
Moving on.
no, you don't know that. You would want to stockpile your vaccines.
You know what you'd want to
The,
do?
the thing you wouldn't want to do is let your
Well, we're
military
saving
complex
lives.
come in and obliterate your factories where your vaccines are stockpiled.
Yeah.
But you stockpile vaccines all the time.
Yeah.
So that's the right move. But what we've done and why this makes sense is we spent all this time eradicated any fadeds. Okay, that was the smart move. Now we're just spending our time just tearing through the CDC, releasing Ebola, releasing all the other diseases that will turn us inside out so we can find these last couple of things. And we shall infect,
I thought we already. No, we didn't. You're
we
right.
didn't, Khartoum
Nothing.
and St. Petersburg.
Okay.
Awesome.
My turn is done.
Awesome. Turn over.
Hey, can we cure red?
I can't quite. I need another.
I thought we had 3. It only took 3 to do that.
The scientist only takes
Oh,
3. It
okay.
takes 4. Let's see.
Don't got an easy way to get this.
I'm not going to be able to do anything.
This is not an issue.
Brian's going to win the game for us, so.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I can get rid of the military.
That's
bases.
what I'm.
Okay.
Is there a way I can blow up the military bases then win the game? That's kind of what
Yes.
I'm thinking.
No, let's just
You
win
need
the
the
game.
card to do it, or C4, basically.
I got C4.
No.
That's the thing.
But you also have the
Someone
next
had to
two.
turn it, right?
Get
You
back.
also have the next.
Then win the game.
You also have the next 2 cards we need to win the game.
Yes.
Well, we need 2 blues and 2 reds, and then whatever the next one is.
Yeah.
Oh, wouldn't that be terrible, though, if like there was some like...
That's why I want to. I want to try and deal with all of it.
I say we complete our objective.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just do this. Yeah. Okay. Whose turn is it? What's
It's-
happening?
It's Rob's turn.
All right.
No one has us. Do you have a Sokka?
No.
No.
No. Okay. If you had a Sokka, I'd say do it, and then yeah, I could win.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a.
I'm trying to figure out how I can get Sydney.
Why do you want Sydney?
So you
Card?
can
So I can
take
eradicate.
your Sydney.
Move.
1, 2,
Move.
3,
3,
then take Sydney.
4.
And then cure.
And then cure is a
Next
free
cure.
action.
And now it's eradicated.
And it's eradicated.
And we got one less thing to worry about.
Okay, take your
Red
2 city
Scares
cards.
eradicated yet again.
Baghdad.
Baghdad,
Shanghai.
Shanghai.
Vaccines.
Right.
Infect,
Los Angeles, which is now at 3.
Los Angeles 3,
And Riyadh, which is nothing.
Riyadh. Hey, you're one step away from Los
You
Angeles.
are one step away from Los
I'll
Angeles,
just
Brad.
walk over to Los Angeles.
For 1.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Fair enough.
'Cause
Okay,
why
2
not?
cities for Brad.
Borrowed time.
Get two more actions, Brad.
Beijing. Actually, we can give Brian the 2 more actions and he can blow up the military bases and win the game.
He cannot blow up the
Can I?
military
Yes, he
bases.
can.
It takes a lot of action.
No, because yeah.
Because one action, not an action. Oh, that's
Not an
how.
action.
So
Not an action.
1,
yeah.
2, 3 to get the card back, and then spend it again. 4 to fly back, an action to get back the card.
Then a search
6.
action.
Yeah.
Do you have enough though?
With 2.
Do we have enough
no,
cards?
I don't.
Oh, you only because you don't have binoculars.
You
right
could
now.
give me the yellow. No, yeah, I don't have the binoculars.
You don't actually have enough to win the game.
Yeah, you don't have enough
So
to
he
win
needs
the
to
game.
get back
You can't
binoculars.
even win the game.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
can.
Well, without getting back binoculars, yeah.
Yeah, you need the binoculars first.
Binoculars.
One binoculars.
One action. Oh wait, are we just talking about his turn?
One,
Did we actually
two,
do
two.
the stuff after my turn?
Yeah.
Riyadh and
Yeah.
okay.
No, we
No,
didn't.
not.
Yeah.
You didn't. You drew your 2 cards. We didn't infect.
Right.
I don't remember.
Delhi.
And
Lima.
okay. Oh, Lima.
Okay, now it's Brian's turn.
Okay, so
So
1,
which
get
one?
back binoculars.
2 to fly. Then I blow it up. 3 to get back the card. 4 to fly. And then I'd just be able to get back the card and end my turn.
On what, 4 turns? But if he uses that 2 extra actions, right?
Well,
Oh, would I?
he needs to get the binoculars back in order to actually succeed right now.
1.
Okay.
So fly.
2.
3
Three
to
to
Three
blow
to
up.
get the card back.
4 to fly back.
4.
5 to get back C4.
So we can't quite get rid of everything.
Yeah,
Nope.
we can.
Yeah, you can.
Yep, that's it. Boom.
No.
Does it
Okay,
say to give,
so-
wait, hold on. Does it say to give anybody 2 extra turns?
Yes.
Okay.
Current player.
Current player takes
Okay.
2 extra actions.
Fly.
Okay, so 1 for get the binoculars. We've done
Yes.
1 action.
Yeah.
One action.
Right.
2 to
2
fly.
to fly. Blow it up.
Boom. With no action.
No action.
3 to get back the card.
3 to get back the card.
4 to fly back.
4 to fly back.
5 to or not an action to blow up.
An action to blow up.
5 to get back to card.
And 6 to search.
6 search.
Awesome.
All right.
Congratulations, you've won. If you have more military bases than
let's
research
scratch off the
facilities,
thing
wait,
and
we got to
see.
do this first.
Yeah, scratch off the thing and
The
see what it
stockpile.
says.
Scratch
Oh,
off
wait,
this when
discard
you
those cards,
find when we find the stockpile, which is what we did.
Oh, we probably should have done that. For now, it's going to make like something really easy.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah. I forgot we had a scratcher when we scratched off the stockpile. Do you need a
Well, when we
quarter?
as soon
No,
as
I'm
we
going to
got
use
this-
one of my challenge coins here.
Oh, nice.
So, 2 blue and binoculars.
Yep.
This is going to be horrible.
Yep.
But the game's over, so it doesn't matter.
We'll see.
The stockpile was hidden deep underground, but your team has persevered. Some well-placed explosives and an alternate strain of coda are no more. You walk away from the explosion without looking back. Slow motion explosion, right? All of us
Does
walk.
it actually say that?
It does say
Behind
that.
Brock Johnson.
If you need to play the second half of December, consider destroy the secret stockpile objective completed at the start of the game.
Okay. That's all.
Oh, okay. So
Right.
we didn't have to do it twice.
Right.
Okay.
All right,
We
so
won.
we're one, and then so what does
So-
it say?
Draw this card if you win the game in December or if you lose the game in the second half of December. At long last, it's over. That's all. Epilogue. Calculate your score on the other side of this card. Then return to see how the world fared. Okay, so the fate of humanity was in your hands. How did you do? Calculate the score, then flip over the card to see what happened after December. The calendar, 40 points for each game you won in the first half of the month. So 3. So
No.
that's, yeah, 120.
1 in the first half of the month.
Yeah.
1, 2.
That's a lose.
Oh, sorry. 2,
3, 4,
3, 4,
5.
5.
What? Which
5.
ones?
January,
Yeah.
June, August, September, November.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why we got down to 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So,
So
so
4.
that's 40.
So 160.
Wait.
So 160.
5.
5.
January, June, August, September,
Then
November.
200 points. Write it
200
down.
points. 20 points for each game won in the second half of the month.
So
So that's 7.
1.
Nope. That's
Oh,
second
wait.
half.
It's the second half.
1,
we've only lost 2
2,
months. So
3, 4,
another 5.
5.
Yeah, 5. Yeah.
Yeah.
We never lost the second half of the month. Yes,
We
lost
did.
Twice.
Twice.
So it should have
So-
10 wins. Half and half.
5 and 5. Okay, so,
So,
that's
yeah, 100.
another 100 points. Okay.
So
Subtotal is
300.
300. Okay.
Cities, 5 points for each panic level 0-1 city that is vaccinated or non-faded.
For each.
0 or 1.
Okay.
Okay, do we want to use cubes to mark these maybe or something?
That's an interesting idea. We have black cubes.
We do have black
No, they're
cubes.
buried somewhere.
Yeah, we do have black cubes.
There's nothing about what's on the board right now, right?
2 points for each panel. Well, let's see. Yeah, let's just go through what everything. So it's 5 points for each 0-1 panic level that is vaccinated or non-faded. 2 points for each panic level 2 or 3 city that is vaccinated or non-faded. 1 point for each 4 that is vaccinated, 0-4
Okay.
fallen. Bonus 100 points for each vaccinating every faded city, which we did. 100 bonus points for destroying the stockpile. 80 bonus points for not having any military bases on the board.
Yes.
Minus 100 points if you opened package 8. Minus 200 points if Team Bravo came to your aid.
Oh, so
Don't
no
even
Team
know who
Bravo
Team
never came to
Bravo
our
is.
aid.
Wow.
So
I'm guessing that's what this one was.
Yeah, probably.
okay.
Okay. All right, so yeah, we can take all these cubes and
no, you can't because one of them is we haven't. So Atlanta, we can't count as a
Okay.
point because we didn't cure it.
No, faded.
cure to faded.
Oh,
right.
okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So, okay,
No,
do the
look
first
at
one.
look again.
5 points for each panic level 0 or 1 city that is vaccinated or non-faded.
Or non-faded.
This isn't
It
vaccinated.
is
Vaccinated
non-faded.
is orange,
Oh,
but it's
okay.
not faded.
Okay.
So, 1,
So we could drop a cube on every one that Rob counts.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wait a second. See, now I've already lost track because I've got.
No,
let's
that one-
just do
that
it one
one's not-
continent at a time.
All right.
Don't worry about the cubes.
All right. Forget the cubes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. 6. All right.
South America has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hey,
Nice.
Wow.
South America is the new capital of the world.
apparently. Europe has 2.
Yeah.
Move out of the way so the camera can see.
Gotta
There
get
you go.
above to.
Poor Europe.
Africa has 2.
All right.
Asia has 1,
Yeah, 1.
2, 3.
Oh,
3.
okay.
3, sir.
And the Pac Rim has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Nice.
So 5 points for each of those.
All right. Hang on.
The Southern Hemisphere
Do
came out of
some-
this strong,
11,
other than Africa.
15, 24, and you said 5 points for each of those?
Yep.
All right.
The Pacific coasts kind of came out of this pretty well.
So that's 120 points.
Okay. The
Alright.
next one is Brian.
All right. 2 points for each 2-3 city.
So everything that's yellow.
Yep.
1, 2, 3.
We're going to have a lot of those.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
All right.
Did you count?
And 1.
All right.
Yeah, Tokyo's on the Pac Rim.
11, 19. And you said 2 points for each
Yep.
of those?
So it's 38.
That would be 38.
That's what he said.
I know.
And 1 point for level 4. that's-
1.
I think 1.
It might really be the only one.
Yeah.
All right.
1.
All right. So the subtotal there is 159.
All right. So we had 200, 280. That's it, 280.
280 for the bonus
Well,
points.
what were the bonuses there?
Vaccinating every fated city,
Okay.
destroying the stockpile, not having any military bases on the board.
All right.
Okay.
We didn't open package 8, so no negative there, and we did not have to be saved by Team Bravo, so no
All right.
negatives there.
So it's 300 plus 159 is 459, plus 280 is 659, plus 80 is 739 points.
So disaster averted. We barely got out of here almost with Legendary. It takes a while, but your efforts keep the world and its civilization on track. The last of the fated are cured, and those responsible face trial and are convicted.
Wow,
Yeah,
cool.
We got the
Levels.
highest. We got the highest level.
No, we would have had to get 61 more points to get Legendary.
Oh, yep, yep. We had to get 800 points to get legendary.
Okay. So what was the first level? I'm assuming.
What?
What? Read the
Just
rest of the
collapse.
card. I would
Okay,
like to know
so
what's going on.
from the bottom up, we'll go with collapse. The world tumbles into chaos and a new regime. It takes centuries to sacrifice to return the civilization to its former levels. 376 to 525, the struggle continues. The foundation of the world civilizations are strong enough to recover, although it takes several generations and millions of lives to recover from the fated. 526 to 675, partial success and a chance of recovery. The face of the world changes a lot in the ensuing wars. Humanity eventually recovers. And the legendary, you couldn't have done better. Code is eradicated. Zodiac is destroyed, and the world recovers within the next year.
Wow.
You retire and enjoy the rest of your lives. Your faces will be on the money of future civilizations.
We got disaster averted. So good.
So what do you
for
guys think of this game?
I liked it.
Yes.
Yep.
In the long run, I
I
really
mean, the
liked
fact
it.
that we did
Well, the fact that we
so
won.
good.
That
I
helped.
mean, almost
That makes
it-
me nervous, right? So just realize
Yeah.
that though we've been releasing these every month, we played this game within the
Like
span of
1
about
month.
2 weeks,
Yeah.
2 or 3 weeks to get the entire thing done for the year. So if you were commenting saying, "Oh, you guys forgot to do that," and then we keep doing it in subsequent months, it's because it was already recorded. So that's a little behind the scenes there for you. So my guess is we tried our best to follow all the changing directions, and that's the one thing that is my biggest complaint about this is the rules are constantly changing. I don't mind that the game changes to a resource management game, to a hunt and destroy game. I don't mind that. But when the rules change and it's one that we may not use for a game or two and then it moves out of the back of our mind, it
Yeah.
becomes much harder to remember, oh, we could have totally blockaded a city, roadblocked a city, and that would have prevented us from having any outbreaks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that could have saved us a couple of times
I mean, if
during the
anything,
game.
that was a rule we completely missed and may have even meant we would have done better.
Could have. We
right,
could have got
'Cause
those
I
extra
don't-
61
Did we ever
points.
actually roadblock the city entirely?
Yeah.
Not
Istanbul.
entire. I mean, we got
Istanbul.
Istanbul did a couple of times, but
So we could have maybe prevented that from losing us a game.
Yeah.
but overall, I kind of like the changing dynamic of the game. I like the surprises of the game, like when the Fated first showed up. I really enjoyed that
Well,
a
that was
lot.
a huge surprise.
It was. It
Yes.
really
That was
surprised me. It was a
great.
fun part. I was disappointed that we lost our quarantine specialist, but in the end, I don't think it would have mattered at this point.
So I don't think we would have been using it here for the
I
last month.
think it would have mattered. Not for the last month, no.
It was a cool surprise.
Well,
the very
no.
first game after we lost her.
I
or
feel like we
that
totally-
month after we lost her, where we just wrecked, got wrecked in
No,
October.
we definitely would have used her if we still had her at the last month because it's like, oh, there's 3 over there. Steven,
Yeah.
got it.
Yeah. So, who are the most valuable players, the MVPs of this game? Bert?
Bert,
Bert, what is his job?
the operations expert.
Operations expert, I think,
I
is
feel-
really, really valuable.
Yes.
Researcher, still an MVP?
I think so.
I think so, and I think the
Soldier, man.
scientist, soldier.
Rock Johnson,
Soldier.
definitely.
Soldier definitely.
Dispatcher.
Dispatcher,
was
definitely.
huge.
So
I
here,
mean, and the
Who
quarantine
else?
specialist if he wasn't a dirty traitor.
yeah,
she-
she.
Oh, man.
What about the colonel? Colonel do anything? I mean, is the
Yeah.
colonel?
Pretty great.
Colonel's okay, but I don't know.
I mean, when it comes down to
When it-
whose faces are going on the money,
Brock Johnson.
I think Brock, the soldier, is probably
Johnson.
better than Colonel Clink.
Yeah.
Well, definitely not Colonel Clink. Oh, no, yeah, Colonel maybe. He sacrificed a lot, though, man.
Manny Bothans was pretty good.
Yeah.
I think they're all pretty good.
Manny
The
didn't get-
generalist, I think, is a good beginning couple of levels
Yeah.
character. But after that, she was not used. Or he was not.
Never
used
got
at
a
all.
sticker. I mean, one
No,
of,
I mean she was
one of their
literally.
capabilities is to have extra slots.
Literally, the generalist was used in the very first game, and we did not use.
Well,
that
the
character
game changed
afterwards.
quickly, and so
Yeah.
we needed to
Yeah.
change.
If we had upgraded her, we might have used her more because she's got 4
Yes.
upgrade slots.
Yeah,
Is
she would have been
her
powerful.
big
But
thing.
then again, we were kind of running out of decent upgrades to really put on the characters.
Yeah, I do like the mechanic of being able to change the viruses
Yes.
so that we could
I
cure
wish,
them quicker, do those kinds of things. But I wish that there were enough stickers to where you could apply the same thing to all of them.
No, I
I
would
think
actually,
there
if
was
anything,
intent.
I wish there was different things at each of the stages.
Mm.
Like you had
Yeah.
to choose from which stage one beneficial
Yeah,
process.
that's-
And so like the viruses actually got like different personalities, more or less, different
like, I
behaviors. I
think
guess is about.
It would have been cool to have 4 stage 1s,
Mm-hmm.
to have different ideas, 3 stage 2s.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a cool game though.
Yes.
So I guess the question is now this game regularly retails for around $50, I believe, something like that.
Something.
And
maybe
Brian,
more.
you got it at a discount. It was on sale.
Yeah,
So-
I think it actually may retail for 60. I managed
Okay.
to get it for like 35.
So for $35, this is definitely worth it if you can get it for
Yes.
$35. It is a long game. I think it is a game that if you can find 4 or 5 of your friends, because you can have up to how many
Four.
players? 4. Oh, so you
Just
can
4.
find you and
3
3 other friends. And if you're committed to playing this over the course of, I don't
if
know.
Your,
To be
3
honest-
other friends is willing to split the price.
oh
I
yeah,
think would be-
10 bucks a
Oh,
piece,
yeah.
that's really great. But here's the thing, and we talked about this in one of our previous sessions. I was burnt out of this game because we played it so quickly in such a short amount of time. If this is a game you're going to play over the course of a year or 6 months or every other week or whatever, I think it's a good buy, and I think it'll keep your interest.
Yeah, we definitely did it like every week, if not twice a week.
Yeah,
did it
twice.
3
We did
times.
3 times, 2
We did
times
3
a week.
This week we did twice. A
Well,
couple.
I feel like maybe
we
played 9
sat down
games
for
of
3
this.
sessions
Yeah.
Yeah,
this
yeah.
week, and we played multiple games in each session.
Yeah.
So
I
there
would
were-
kind of like to do like a month, either a week or every other week.
Yeah.
I would say, if my recommendation is, if you got 3 other friends that are committed to playing this with you, play it over the course of an entire year, so that at the first week of every month you
wouldn't
get
wanna do it
together,
that
you play
long.
it, and then if you screw up, you come back the second week and play
But boy,
it.
if you watched our videos and you haven't already played this game yet,
That's true. I mean,
Well,
I
they
don't know.
can try to do better than we did.
there
So
you go.
I guess
Got
the real
different
question
options.
is, by the time this video comes out, season 2 should probably
Yeah,
be
season. I mean,
out.
this is the end of 2017. By the time this comes out, season 2 should be out. Spoilers for season 2. It starts 71 years after the fall.
So
And that doesn't
since we
sound
didn't
good.
have a fall, then I guess that's not.
It doesn't
pertaining
really relate to this. So
world.
I guess I don't know why it's called season 2, because
Yeah.
the things that we have seen online prior to the release indicate that these 2 seasons are not connected to one another.
I guess not.
So it's just, it's like
So-
it's like Fallout. It's just 71 years after.
Mm-hmm.
Event
Well, I'd
X.
say it's more like XCOM 2, which follows the bad ending of XCOM 1.
Oh,
Did you enjoy this game, Rob?
Yes. very
Recommend
much
it?
So. Oh yes.
What did you not like about it?
I didn't like how stressed we were getting.
A few
Like,
rules.
When the Faded first
ambiguities.
broke out, that stressed me out because I was like, how are we going to combat this?
Yeah.
And fortunately, we got some players in, like the Colonel, like the Soldier, that could come in and punch them out. We had the virologist or whoever that could,
I mean,
as they're moving, or the quarantine specialist, as she was moving through the city, she could take out a Faded.
yeah.
I mean, that was nice, but I mean, it was stressful.
Yeah. I mean, I thought they did a good job of ramping up the coda before revealing, yes, people are becoming weird, translucent skinned creatures.
Yeah. You enjoyed this, Brad?
I did.
Oh, man.
I did.
Would you play it again?
See,
No.
I don't know about that. I mean, we did so well this way. If we would have done worse, I probably would have been more willing to play it again to try to do better.
Yeah,
December was
I
a
don't-
lot easier than I was expecting.
Yeah, me too.
Unless they kind of planned on us like
being
not
worse.
having as many things vaccinated beforehand, not having.
I mean, there was no penalty for using the freaking nuclear option, so that could have been better for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. I mean, at the moment, and I've said this before, at the moment of this game being over, I am not looking forward to playing Season 2. Now,
Yeah.
6 months from now,
Right.
or a year from now, yes, maybe I'll be interested in playing it.
So,
But as
yeah.
it stands right now, I'm not interested.
I'll be taking a pandemic break.
So
What
when
about
season
Cthulhu Pandemic?
season 2
No.
probably won't come out until
August.
Gen Con in August
of
so
2016. So again, 6 months ago.
2017.
2017.
So again, 6 months ago.
Yeah, 4.
But yeah.
But so then, do you feel like you'd be willing to?
Probably not.
No.
No, I need a longer break. I think.
Okay.
I'm really thinking it's got to be a year before I sit down with this again because, and here's the reason why. I'm going to be editing this every month, so I'm going to be reliving this game for an entire year.
Yeah.
We saved the world.
I can see.
We did save the world. That's a cool thing. I mean, I'm glad this didn't end.
We
with
didn't even have to nuke a city to do it.
No, and I'm glad that we didn't get to the point where it
We would have lost
was.
the point
That's true.
unless
but
we nuked an already fallen city.
we would have lost more points because, yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad we won. I would have been very disappointed if we would have been in the lower tier of, it's
Yes.
this world will never recover.
Yeah. I find it hard to believe that this world will recover, though.
Well, we
not?
didn't
We
recover in a year,
vaccinated.
so it's just a couple of years that it'll take to recover. So yay.
Only
yay
one
us.
city ever actually completely fallen. 3 other ones
Three.
collapsed.
3 fallen, 1 collapsed.
Oh, okay.
Johannesburg. Oh,
Delhi. Oh yeah, Johannesburg.
Oh,
4 fallen, 1 collapsed. Doesn't matter because the fallen weren't worth any points.
yeah.
hey, we did it! Congratulations, everybody,
Yes.
and thank you for watching this this game through this gameplay through the entire year. Hopefully, you enjoyed it. Comment section below. We got more Munchkin Land just around the corner. It's a couple of weeks. If you haven't been following us on the audio feed, we've got more videos right here on the Major Spoilers channel. Stick around, more videos to come. And until then, remember, it's not cheating if you don't get caught.